It kept on picking up the bucket and going up the stairs. It kept on going to the well and filling up the bucket with water. It kept on coming back downstairs with the bucket full of water. It kept on pouring out the water. Suddenly, something woke Mickey up. Something very cold and very wet. It was a great splash of water. Mickey stood up and looked around. There was water everywhere, and the water was very deep. "Oh no," said Mickey. Then Mickey saw the broom. The broom was still working. "Stop," he cried. "Stop working." But the broom wouldn't stop. It just kept on and on, spraying water from the well and pouring it on the floor. "I'm a sorcerer," said Mickey. "I will make you stop." Mickey pointed his fingers at the broom. "Stop," he shouted. But the broom did not stop. It kept on working. Mickey stood in front of the broom and he held out his arm. "Stop, I say," he shouted, but the broom just pushed him down and kept on working. Mickey tried to take away one of the broom's buckets, but the broom held on tight. Just as Mickey was wondering what to do, he saw his axe. "The axe," he said to himself. "If I can chop wood with an axe, I can chop up this broom with an axe too." Mickey picked up the axe and ran after the broom. He chopped and chopped as fast as he could. He chopped up the broom into small pieces of wood. "There," he said. "That's done. Now I have to clean up all the water." But then something strange happened. All of the tiny bits of wood started to move faster and faster and faster. And each of the pieces of wood turned into a broom until there were hundreds of brooms in the room, and each broom had arms and feet and was carrying 2 buckets. And each broom was filling up the buckets with water and putting the water on the floor. Mickey stood in front of the door and tried to hold it closed. But the broom pushed the door open and walked right over Mickey. All of the brooms kept on filling the bucket with water and pouring the water onto the floor. The water got deeper and deeper. It was almost over Mickey's head. "Stop, I say," shouted Mickey. "I'm a sorcerer. You must do as I say." But the brooms didn't stop. They kept on pouring and pouring. The sorcerer's chair floated by. Mickey's axe floated by, and so did a pillow and a bottle. Then the sorcerer's big magic book floated by. Mickey swam after it. Mickey opened the book and started to look through it. He looked at page after page, but he couldn't find how to stop the brooms. Poor Mickey! There was nothing he could do. Just then, the sorcerer came back. The sorcerer knew just what to do. The sorcerer knew just what to say. He lifted its arm. All of the brooms and all of the buckets and all of the waters ran away. Only 1 broom and 2 buckets were left. Mickey's old broom and Mickey's old buckets. It was just an ordinary broom, without arms and without feet. It was standing by the wall, just where Mickey had left it. Sorcerer looked down at Mickey. Mickey looked down at the floor. He did not look at the sorcerer. He was too ashamed. Mickey took off the sorcerer's magic hat. Mickey gave the hat back to the sorcerer. The sorcerer was frowning and was very angry at Mickey. "I'm sorry," said Mickey. "It was only a little magic trick." Then the sorcerer asked Mickey, "What did you learn from your little magic trick?" "Well," he answered, "I learned that magic isn't always easy and isn't always fun. There's really only one sure way to get the work done, and that's to do it yourself." And with that, Mickey went back to work.